Where have I gone? There I am. Hello, everyone. It's time for my nonsense again, and I'm back from holiday. Oh, hi, Farmsteads. Thank you. I'm glad you like my tiny little website. Oh, 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 yeah. Immediately as I start, we start dropping frames. Okay. Well, 195 is better than fucking 7,000 from earlier, so you know what, we'll take it. So, last week I was on holiday. I went to Ireland. It was very nice. I was overfed by my relatives. And then I got super turbo sick on the way home, and I had to wonder, am I going to be able to stream on Wednesday? We'll see. We'll see. I think I'm okay. If my voice sounds a little fucked up, it's not because I was sick. I'm planning for my next outfit. It's going to be a sukaban. So, I'm gonna go for that kind of vibe. Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, no, I didn't like the balance changes in Super Turbo Sick Fighter 2. So the theme I had for this stream was lazy games for tired people, and that's why we're going to the Game Boy. This is where I fucking live. This is my home. It's the Game Boy. It's the boy of game. So this is the selection of games the Switch has for Game Boy games at the moment. Can you hear me okay, by the way? Am I coming through? Okay, so the Game Friend, yes. Yeah, this is a Game Boy Color Alone in the Dark. I've never played it. Oh fuck! I've got the TV noise on. That's why. Okay. Yeah. There's not as many games here as the NES and SNES started with, which kind of sucks. But they're slowly adding new things. We got Kirby's Dream Land 2 and Burger Time Deluxe kind of recently, but it's got two of the big it's got the big hitters, right? Ugh. Where's Wario? Where's Super Mario Land 3? You absolute cowards! Sort it out. The one game difference with the Japanese version is Alone in the Dark is substituted for Yakuman, which is Mahjong, which, yeah, that tracks. That makes sense. So, it's a shame because the Game Boy has such a wild, untamed library that I just want all of them. Where's Mole Mania? Where's Balloon Kid? Who has the rights to Mercenary Force? I'm sure. Hey, yeah, that'll be Meldak. They're probably around, right? Fuck it up, you know. Give us what we want. Give us Mercenary Force. Anyway, that would be lovely. But the game we're playing today is, yeah, I want Mole Mania. That is on the 3DS. Well, was, I guess. Shark. Okay, who wants to tell Shark that Spanky's Quest is already on the Switch on the SNES? I guess I just did. Anyway, so our first game is this. It's Kirby. It's this little guy. The story here is the TV version. Yeah, you know, completely fair. Yeah, we don't have the Game Boy version yet, so... Oh, is it? I didn't know. I'm learning about Spanky's Quest already. So, yeah, it's Kirby. It's Kirby's Dream Land. We couldn't decide on the colour, so we left it out. Yeah, that is correct. Hold on. Come on. There we go. Okay, so Right. Okay. I've got stuff prepared. Apologies in advance. I'm probably about to wreck your ears, but we do have some adverts for this game. The first one is from America. The second is from Japan. Oh boy.
Recently, we compared two superheroes, Dashing Super Guy and Kirby from Nintendo. In some ways, Kirby lost big. No big hair, no big muscles, no weapons, nothing. All Kirby's got is appetite. Kirby's Dream Land, the thrilling new adventure game on Game Boy. Kirby munches, spits back, and floats, saving glorious Dreamland. He's Kirby, and he packs a mean bite. Kirby's Dream Land, only on Game Boy.
Oh, hey, I know this. This was like the worst quality I could find. Oh, it's beautiful. What do you mean? No, it's great. Now, of course, fuck, where is it? Okay, here we go. Kirby was known as Hoshino Kirby in Japan, but that was not always the case. It was originally, when it was developed by HAL, it was originally going to be called Twinkle Popo. And around this time, I think, HAL was kind of imploding. And so Nintendo picked it up, and they changed exactly 3 things. They changed the name, they upped the ROM size, and because they upped the ROM size, they were able to add the second loop, or the extra game. That's literally all Nintendo did. And this incensed a certain Masahiro Sakurai, when Yamauchi bragged at some sales event about how Kirby was a demonstration of Nintendo magic turning lemons into lemonade. Quote from this thread. Sakurai listened with clenched fists because he knew they had nothing to do with the actual game contents, and yet he still felt inadequate. That's a bit of background lore. Oh, and here's the YouTube links for the adverts we just saw. So yeah, that's some spicy background lore on this game. Yeah, unfortunately. He got his revenge when he made Meta Knight God tier in Brawl. That was his long game. Okay, let's play Kirby's Dream Land. This game's cool. There's our buddy. Kirby, shaped like a friend. Gender mysterious. He's probably drowning me out now. Hang on. Okay, let's go. The music that makes its way into every Smash remix of Kirby songs for some reason, it is Green Greens. Sakurai was like, so what if you could make a game where you beat the shit out of Mario? No reason. Good. So, this is very different from the other Kirby games in that a lot of the features you associate with the series are not here yet. And yet, it makes a pretty good platformer, because for the Game Boy specifically, you got sprites that you can easily differentiate one another from. Anyway, here's my favourite guy. Poppy Brother Senior. A cool dude. He just throws bombs. Anyway, he's dead. I guess Kirby's Adventure had a score, but they wouldn't do that for too much longer. So all he can do is, in this game, is suck stuff up and blow it out. As the advert showed in horrifying detail. But you know, it makes a nice car ride game. And I think this is something that I kind of like about the Game Boy, in that sometimes the games have to be tailored for the format. You know, these aren't going to be massive games. They're going to be games that you can play, you can reasonably be expected to play on the go. You know? And this doesn't have the problem of some Game Boy games where they make the sprites too big so you can't see shit. Oh, it's this guy. This is Wispy Woods. Now, okay, there is kind of one issue with this game. Sometimes it eats inputs when there's too much happening. This becomes far more of an issue in the extra game, where shit is constantly happening and there's not much you can really do about it. Kirby is hungry not only for enemies, but also your inputs. And there's the dance. But you... He's fine. Oh no, do we? Oh no, we... Okay. Oh, we could have eaten that. Never mind. Oh, there's another one of my favorite enemies, Broom Hatter. So this is slightly non-linear. We're just sort of milling about this spooky castle. Oh, and here's a Warp Star. Suddenly, 3 Kirbys. And here we're introduced to the basic mechanics of the boss. It's the Eggerland guy, right? Eggerland, or The Adventures of Lolo, was another game by HAL. So it's not the same person, but it's based on them. Yeah, I like, oh shit, spicy curry time. I completely forgot this was here. Yeah, like, the Warp Star transitions are pretty cute. They kind of, like, there is like a bit of storytelling with them. It's cute. Yes, this is one of 3 Kirby games directed by Masahiro Sakurai himself. The others would be Kirby's Adventure for the NES and Kirby Superstar, also known as the Good Kirbys. This boss is actually kind of tough because you kind of have to be quick. Anyway, here's Lololo and La La La. Yeah, I imagine the Eggerland games work pretty well on MSX, you know. There we go. Now we've got it. For a short game, there's a lot of cute detail. I like the way that their eyes sort of pop out the tunnel before they make their move. As well as being a nice detail, it's a good visual cue to you, the player. Do not let Kirby into your castle, he will kill your wife. That is true. Don't trust this guy. I also like the star pattern in the water. That's cute. There's Waddle Doo. He's doing his beam. We wouldn't be able to do that until a couple of games. Ah, they're even doing synchronized dancing, bless them. He's not a good singer. I don't know whether this will be a one life run. It's it's mostly the last area that I'm like, oh, maybe. But no, Kirby can't run in this one. He can't do his slide. I did consider doing both this and Kirby's Adventure in one stream, but I'd rather do that when I'm like at 100% health. Part of the reason I wanted to play Kirby was I played Kirby's Dream Land 2 in my downtime on vacation, and I wanted to play, you know, a good Kirby. I will not elaborate further on this statement. Oh! Stepping into the water cancels the curry immediately. That makes sense. He had not yet awakened to fantastic new abilities, that is true. Yeah, like, look at this. He blasts his way out, and then he's heading to a... Oh, I forgot about this. This is cute. And that's how he gets up all the way up in the sky. See, there's continuity. And now the game is to shoot him up. Blast off and strike the evil DDD Empire. There we go. And now we're in the sky. That means we can visit the bubbly clouds. I think this is the introduction of one of my favourite enemies. Where is he? No, not you. Oh, no. Maybe. Ah, there he is! Look at this little guy. Oh, I'm gonna, oh no, oh god, don't fuck. That's Scarfy or Scafy? I can't remember which it is. If you try and suck him up, he blows up. And turns into an absolute monster. It's great. A sign of things to come in the extra game. Oh dear. Oh, can we get rid of... No, we can't. Ow. Okay, the one life run is in jeopardy. Oh, there's Sir Kibble. And there he goes. So, as you can see, some of the abilities that would become famous are here. You just can't use them yet, because, you know, they haven't figured that out. I'm playing very safe because I've only got one life. Oh, God. Kirby's eyes are his hitbox. that was for the shmup part. How's the video and audio, by the way? I haven't streamed in like 2 weeks. I don't know what I'm doing. Are you gonna let me? Are you gonna let me through, friend? Oh, I see how you work. I don't trust this guy. Oh, God. Aha! Yes, there is a secret here. Ah, there. Okay. Yep. Give me that. Thank you. Oh, it's this guy. Kracko. Or at least half of him. This is but a prelude to the real fight. Okay, no, I figured there might be drops, but it's better than it was earlier. I was paying attention to chat there, that was the problem. There we go. Oh dear. Ooh, we are dropping a lot. They never really did this mint leaf stuff again, did they? Where's the moon secret? I'm waiting for that one. Ah! There we go, okay. Curry time. Ah, it's at the top of this room. Ah. If you didn't know, you can visit the moon in this game. There's a secret room here. That's all it is. That's it. See, now he's in his full form. Oh dear. That was not the right place to stand. Oh dear. The internet's really crapping out tonight, isn't it? Well, we'll keep going anyway. Oh, blimey. I dropped 3,000 frames in like a minute. Ouch. Let's finish this out. It's time to visit Mount DDD. Who's this guy? Well, let's rip the band-aid off. Of course, we have a little boss rush. Kind of. Ow. For some reason we have to find the Kirby stands. And then just do what we did last time. Haven't you got way more health? Oh dear. Oh fuck. Yeah, the mini levels are cute. I like that they're not identical. They're like in the style of the stage that you just went to, that you did earlier, but they're not 100%. I think that's a cute detail. Woof. Okay. I am not getting any health, am I? Evidently not. Okay, give me some apples. Oh no. Oh, I hate it when the internet does this. Well, there's not much we can really do about it. Well, fuck. No, 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 no. The one life leap, the one life dream must live on. I believe they're attacking you with the heart framers from Eggerland as well. That's a cute touch. Fortunately. Oh god. You know what? Okay, I'll take it. That's that. I will take that one on the chin. That was all on me. What I was gonna say is, if you hit an enemy you can actually kill, while you're in that sort of falling pose, you actually take them out with you. So, had I not landed on the one enemy I can't kill in that scene, maybe we would have been in business. Never mind. Just give me the waddle do. Come on. I've got places to be. Thank you. Well, we're kind of done. So we gotta fight this guy. In his personal boxing ring. King Dedede. King DDD. However you wish to pronounce it. What is he? Are we sure he's not a giant penguin? We may never know. I'm pretty sure like his entire Smash Brothers moveset is in this one fight. It's pretty good. Come on, do the jump. Does he have... He has the jump in this one, right? There it is. It's got a big health bar. Okay, I think we got this. I think we're fine. Probably. We're probably fine. Oh no. Oh no, we're definitely not fine. He outplayed me. That's fine. There's no timer in this game, so he can just keep doing this if he wants. Ah, if he'd jumped, it would have been over. Okay. There it is. Oh man, the internet's just getting worse. But we did succeed. Oh hey, it's that song from earlier. Hi, Hokuto Shock. Yeah, Rick Mail asking the tough questions of Kirby. We're having internet problems. Mogami, not Mogami River, unfortunately. Never mind. Special thanks to Bubby. So many players. Oh fuck, 1P Bob did make this game. Thank you for playing. Bubby and Cypher, that's the driving and light gun combo game. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. This is more like a... This is a very lazy stream anyway. We're laid back. Bye-bye! You see, if you didn't know, the plot was that King Dedede had stolen all the food. Press up A and select on the title screen to start a new adventure. Good luck. Let's take a look at that. Is he gonna do the thing? Oh, he's having a little tantrum. Bless him. He's gonna get that Kirby. How do we... Oops, no, wrong button. Do we reset from here, I guess? I guess so. Okay, what's the button? He hates that Kirby. Oh boy, here we fucking go. Extra game. Let's do it. So this is the second loop, and it is there's something slightly off about this second loop. I don't know how I feel about it. The game gets absolutely brutal. You basically get 3 hits instead of 6, and the enemies behave in much wilder, more aggressive ways. Please observe. We're probably not going to clear this mode. So, like... yeah, shit like that. Oh, it depends on what enemy hits you, I guess. American Konami mode, yeah. So, you don't have time to hit him with both the bombs, so you just have to wait. And no, you don't. Oh, he can sew 3, 4, 5. Poppy, what are you doing? You're going off script. You're going off the grid. Like, everything is lethal in this mode. It's very difficult. If Shark is still there in the chat, is this the one you tried to do without getting hit? And you, or was that a different one? I have to fight. Oh no, okay. Yeah, this is actually legit difficult. Partly because, like I said, the inputs kind of, they're not quite up to the your controls are not up to the task of what the game is asking you by this point. It's like, it's just a little bit too far. Just one life. Oh yeah, I can imagine that being a nightmare. Completely legitimate. Yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair. For a second I thought no hit seems a bit much. Maybe that's what. No. Okay. But let's at least see what Wispy Woods has in store for us. Look at that one dude got the zoomies. Hi, Rachel. I think it might be Kirby. I think that's what you're going for. So, oh God. Oh, and sometimes it drops Gordos now. Sadly, Rachel, you missed the vintage American Kirby ad at the start of the stream. Never mind. Oh, yeah, I remember looking up your notes on the DDD fight. Like, if he does the jump, he could follow it up with the vacuum, and there's actually no time to react to it or something like that. I think that's like how you described it, which is very funny. Yeah, as you can see, this just kind of gets completely nuts. Like, a lot of the sprites have been replaced, and they just act way faster. Fuck, what was the way out of here? It is quite windy in this forest. Oh, those are the guys you can't suck up. Oh, I forgot they throw the Gordo at you as well. That's great. Oh, Jesus Christ. Lololo, coming the fuck in. Nope, here is the spice. Here's the spicy. Whoop. Nope. Yeah, extra game is pretty terrifying. I'm not. You're not wrong. Broom Hatter ain't got time for any bullshit today. Ugh. What the fuck are these Gordo pat? Oh my god! They took like 3 health off me. Oh, I don't like this. Okay, I see the deal here. I think you basically can't hit them with the chests on the first try. You gotta wait. This is reasonable. I'm surprised they didn't throw Gordos in the actual fight. That would have been hilarious. I would have respected it. Nope. Complete miss. Okay, it's you or me. There we are. I don't think I've ever actually gotten this far. I actually can't remember if this game even has Whoa! Oh yeah, the Kabula got super upgraded. Oh, the poor Game Boy is struggling. He's doing his best. Oh, we didn't even get to see what face Kaboo has now. Oh, it's ugly. Yeah, that sounds about right. Wait, is Kabula the name of the cannon or the shmup fight we've got in a minute? So, aha! Okay, we'll take that one up. I'm okay with that. The cannon blimp. Okay, thank you. Oh god! Ah, Gordos are really rough in this game. In this mode. Let me thank you. Oh. He's going for the high score. I should have known the curry was a trap. The last cannon on this ship. Let's take a look. Let's see what they've got for us. Ah, that's... Oh my god! No! No! Oh, that's a good one. Oh, I like that. I respect it. I'm just gonna sneak in here. Yeah. I'm kind of scared of this fight, but let's see what it's like. Excuse me. Oh. This is where one life runs go to die, isn't it? Yeah, that seems correct. Why not? Just give it the R-type DNA beam. Just fuck it. Oh, that's good. Good fight. We'll see how. Oh. We'll see how this pans out. I am aware that we are dropping a lot. What we'll do is we'll end this credit, and then I'll switch the internet off again, and then we'll I like that Scafies don't change. They're just like they are eternal, even in extra mode. Yeah, we'll switch the internet on and off again and see what we get. So I would like to play Mario Land 2 tonight. Oh. Good. Actually, to be honest, I could do with a break anyway, so... Yeah, even the Parasols don't care. Perhaps we will solve the mystery of extra mode another day. Oh, and he's off. There, Kirby died. Okay, so we ain't got break music, but we'll be right back with Super Mario Land 2, 6 golden coins. See you in a minute. Let's see if this holds out. I don't have much faith, but who knows? Although, before we get started again, if you go to the channel redeems, you might notice there's a new item available for you. If you have 10,000 Zenny, you too can turn me into an Earthbound sprite, if you so wish. Isn't that exciting? Hold on, gotta change the game name. Well, that didn't take long. Okay. Oh, hi. I whipped this up in an afternoon because I thought it'd be cute, and I'm kind of on an Earthbound thing at the moment. So, how do we look? Fuck, what was I doing? Oh yeah, new game. And yes, you can use this in combination with the hats, if you so wish. But this gives me plus 25 guts, which I feel I'll need. So this is Super Mario Land 2. 6 golden coins. Let's roll the adverts, which... Yeah, this is the band. This is for when I'm viewable in the distance. when all my textures haven't loaded in yet. So, yeah, the game we're playing next is Super Mario Land 2. We got some adverts, as well as the famous US one. This had a British English dub for some reason. So watch out for the volume.
Obey me, Wario. I am your your master. Mario is your enemy.
The wicked imposter Wario has cast an evil spell over Mario Land.
Don't let Mario get the 6 golden coins. Don't let Mario reach the palace.
This is the biggest, most dangerous, most challenging Game Boy adventure yet.
Obey Wario. Destroy Mario.
Don't fall under Wario's evil spell in Super Mario Land 2, only on Game Boy.
Anyway, here's the English one.
Me, Wario. I am your master. Mario is your enemy.
The wicked imposter Wario has cast an evil spell over Mario Land.
Don't let Mario get the 6 golden coins. Don't let Mario reach the palace.
This is the biggest, most dangerous, most challenging Game Boy adventure
Game
yet.
Boy with Tetris around £70.
Destroy Mario.
Don't
bad.
fall under Wario's evil spell in Super Mario Land 2, only on Game Boy.
And here's the Japanese one.
6つの金貨というお話がありました。その国の6つの世界には大切な金貨が隠されているのです。勇敢な若者は悪い奴からその国を救うために6つの金貨を集める旅に出るのでした。ゲームボーイソフトマリオランド2 6つの金貨。さて、その悪い奴とは。
Oh, there he is. Oh, that cheeky little scamp. Okay, there we go. There's our adverts. We haven't done that in a while. I keep forgetting to. Put the witch hat on. Right, okay, hang on. This is going to take a second. I gotta... and I gotta... There we go. Witch hat is on. Okay. Oh, that's good. Okay, let's go. So, this is a pretty famous game. If you had a Game Boy, you almost certainly had this. Can we... Hold on, let me adjust it a little. There we go. I'm sort of holding it, having it on the side. There we are. Okay, so... Yeah, we don't need this file. Fuck it. It's gone. So I'm pretty sure this is among the first Game Boy games I had. It's certainly different from the first Mario Land, which did not have vertical scrolling. This does. It had absolutely ant-sized sprites. This does not have ant-sized sprites. These are much bigger. Oh, come on. And it does have, like, some of the compromises that the original... Oh my god. Like, carrying Koopa shells is weird. But it doesn't have, like, the Super Ball or anything like that. It has something different. We'll see. We'll see. Oh, Angry Hills in the background. They're usually happy. As with the first game, extra lives are hearts because, you know, it's hard to do different coloured mushrooms on a Game Boy. Oh, just barely. And this also introduces... Oh, hello. There we go. The spin jump. It was... Yeah, it was... No. This was in... Something like this was in Mario World, and it's replicated here to let you destroy blocks from below, but only as Big or Fire Mario. Sadly, Mario abandoned his vehicles for this one. But we will go into space. That's something. And if you mash the button on this, you break the game. The game is officially over now. That was quick. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. You'll see what I mean in a minute. So let's do this clockwise from the bottom. This game lets you choose where to go. You got to get the 6 golden. Let's demonstrate, in fact. There's that sneaky Wario, but we can't get into his castle because we got to get the 6 golden coins from the rest of Mario Land. He's having a grand old time up there. So we got to get one from Tree Zone, one from Space Zone, which you can't see, one from Macro Zone, Pumpkin Zone, Mario Zone, and Turtle Zone. You know what? We may as well do Turtle Zone now because it's the swimming. It's the water world. Anyway, so I said the game is over, and that's because of this new power. This is Bunny Mario. So if you hold the button while you're in flight, you fly. You get pretty good distance, but that's child's play. That's punk shit. Check this out. If you mash hard enough, you just don't lose verticality. You just don't move. And this isn't like an oversight or anything. The manual encourages you to do this. Like, it literally says in the manual, if you mash the button, you will go further. So yeah, you can not all of the game, obviously. There's some bits where you can't fly over everything, but a lot of the game is just sort of invalidated by the bunny. Which I guess makes sense if you want like little kids to play and you want to give them an easier time. Then that's one way to do it. I could just stay here forever if I want. But this is the main underwater stage, I guess. A lot of waiting around for enemies to finish what they're doing. So we may as well rip the band-aid off and get this done. Oh, is that Gordo? Not again. Unknown if that's Gordo. Well, we can't go that way. I guess there's quite a bit of Mario World here in some aspects. In particular, there are stages that have secret exits that lead to secret stages. But they're more like bonus stages rather than shortcuts. And there is one here, but we're not going to see it because if we take it, it means we have to do this stage again, and I don't want to. But besides, if we beat this stage normally, we get to see something of a Game Boy tradition almost. There's also a kind of maze here. You just gotta make your way through. You may have noticed though that I've kind of got a lot of money, but I haven't had any extra lives from them yet. That's because you use cash in this game for something different. Filthy gambling. Once we're done with Turtle Zone, I'll show off. I'll show off what you can do with the money. Come on. Yeah, you have to go back. You can't just return to them on the map. They're very strange. It's almost like they're arcade-style bonus levels, you know? No, come on. We can get our bunny back if we, as long as you don't get the Amada Kuji stage. That's guaranteed, by the way. You can always just mash and you'll always get it. Yeah, okay. If I had a nickel for every time I played a Nintendo published Game Boy game and ended up inside a whale, I'd have 2 nickels. Which isn't much, but it's strange that it's happened that many times. The other is Balloon Kid, which has a stage inside a whale's belly. Are there any more Game Boy games where you get vored like this? Anyone? Please don't tell me the answer. I don't want to know. The stage is kind of gross, to be honest. Oh, Star Tropics. Oh god, I did try and play Star Tropics. I think I got like 3 chapters in. Oh, I really wanted to like it, but it just wasn't working out for me. You know what? I think the Vor sequence in Rhapsody is one of my favorite parts of that game. It's so funny. They all those people just give up on life. They're like, no, we've decided to just live in this creature's belly. We don't care anymore. Rhapsody's great. Oh, I really need to replay that. Anyway, boss fight. It's time to beat up an octopus. I mean, he hasn't really done anything to us, but we're gonna beat him up anyway. Okay, yeah, the bosses are pretty easy in this, although... he took one of the coins and that was enough for Mario. Yeah, that tracks. To be honest, when I think of the bosses in this game, I actually think of the Mario vs. Wario Nintendo Power comic, which is really funny. Like, to beat the octopus, Mario says, "Aren't you supposed to be like a... aren't you like a deep sea water creature? You really shouldn't be in a lake like this." It's done by the artist that did the Mario World comic where Luigi and the princess swap clothes and the princess threatens to blow everyone up. If anyone remembers the name of that artist, please let me know. All boss rooms are stored in the Wario's castle level. Wow, that's cool. Good to know. Also, what do you know? We haven't dropped any frames. You know, this is kind of something that I feel Wario Land kind of makes fun of. Mario is a little full of himself. He's got his own land. He's got his own giant castle. And at the end of Mario Land 3, he's like, "Oh, this cool statue of Princess Peach, mine, I think." Oops. Okay. Yes, thank you. But yeah, the basic plot is that while Mario was rescuing Daisy in Sarasaland, Wario showed up and took over Mario Land, which is a place, I guess. The geography of the Mushroom Kingdom is very confusing. It's probably best not to think about it. Oh, yep, just barely. Time to return the 6 golden coins to where they belong. The British Museum. Oh, that's good. I like that. That's good. 10 out of 10, Shark. Thank you. Oh, this stage has my favourite enemy. The stage has the best enemy. Wait, hold on. I've just realised something. We're sort of in the crotch area, and it's full of dolls. Let's try not and think too much about this. I'm sorry. There he is. This is my favourite enemy in the game. He's just doing his best. I don't want to hurt him, so I'm just gonna let him dance. Yeah, it is the ball test from Primal Rage. Deeply mysterious. It's best we don't think about it too much, to be honest. Oh no, I nearly killed him. Oh, oh, can you just chill with him on the side? Oh, that's cool. Oh, the game doesn't like having 2 of them on screen, though. There, okay, mission accomplished. Now we're on Mario's tongue. I don't like where this is going. One of these has a trap. Does it? There it is. One thing about this game is that some of the enemies are just incredibly strange. We're gonna see the strangest in Pumpkin Zone, which is my favourite. Oh. I seem to remember you also get like a hell of a lot of air off enemies that you jump on. Except with the bunny ears, because holding the button just starts you floating. Is this a trap? Oh no, it isn't. Like, what are these guys? What are you? Oh, ooh, ooh, ooh. Come on. Oh, fuck. Ah. Toy so. Oh! Oh, they are! Oh, okay, that's what. I never knew what the hell they were. Thank you, Rachel Retro, for solving that mystery for us. Oh, yeah, I see it now. I thought, like, the brim of the hat was, like a duck's bill or something. Sometimes these graphics are up to interpretation. Yeah, I totally see it now. Oh, this is a nice little gimmick. You can claw Mario in the face. Whoop. No, we'll just keep running. What have we got here anyway? Okay, I'll take it. Oh no, okay. We're gonna have to actually platform now. It's bullshit. Of course, the fire flower can be useful for destroying blocks that otherwise you wouldn't be able to destroy. So, you know, it is worth it switching between the various powers you have. But then a lot of the time, you know, you can just cheese it with the bunny ears. And if you get this bonus stage, you can guarantee getting the carrot back. So that's something. We're now in his head. And of course, this has one of the strangest Nintendo cameos of all time coming up. These look suspiciously like Lego blocks, don't they? But do not be fooled. These are actually N and B blocks, which were Nintendo branded Lego knockoffs. I can't remember, were they like licensed or was there something else going on? I can't remember off the top of my head. Because it may have been one of those things that they licensed for release in Japan. But yeah, they were called N and B blocks, and they did exist. This is a rare reference to Nintendo's past as a toy company. Although on that note, before anyone else mentions it, just in case, the long-standing rumor that Nintendo ran love hotels has absolutely no source and has never been corroborated, so don't think you can get away with that trivia in my chat. I'm too smart. Maybe. Probably not. Now, who could the boss of this area possibly be? Just who? The three little pigs. Yes, a love tester, I believe. That's real. We could see their attack pattern, but no. Oh dear. Ooh. But love hotels, no. And that was the boss I always struggled with as a kid. Feels nice to be vindicated at last. Okay, so that's Mario Zone done. Now here's my favourite zone. Hell yes. Look at him. Look at this beautiful enemy. It's just a walking Jason mask. What is it doing in this game? We may never know. Ooh, 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 ooh. Yeah, there's just a walking Jason mask with a knife in its head. No, it's normal. Totally normal. This is the real Super Mario Land. Ooh. Yeah, no, Nintendo ran a hotel called Doki Doki Panic. There we go, there's the scoop. Finally, the truth comes out. So yeah, there's just a straight up horror world in this game. There's even vampires. Pretty sure there's nothing up there, right? The hip flip? I am gonna have to look that up when this stream is over. Oh, I wasn't fast enough. Yeah, so here's speaking of Muppet-looking motherfuckers. Here we go. There's also a stage full of yokai, which is something I can only appreciate now that I know what the hell half these are. It's the umbrella spirit. Like there's just a Japanese horror stage in this game. that rules. We're gonna see if we can get to the bonus exit as well. Oh my god! Caught out by the Kaizo blocks. We haven't seen the most radical yokai yet, though. Oh, he's zooming. He's going. For some reason, I thought, when I was a kid, I thought he was on a skateboard. Alas, I've been lied to. Yeah, I mean, what other game that was this mainstream would have had these kinds of enemies? Not everyone was gonna play Pocky and Rocky. If I only have to remember where the secret exit is. Pretty sure it's around here, right? At least not too much further. Oh, it's down here, isn't it? Yeah. Let's... oh. That's right, you have to be big, otherwise you gotta go all the way back. Yeah, special exits have this little star above them. And you automatically go to the secret area. They often have unique graphics and a bunch of coins, and that's it. Where's the ground? Oh, there it is. Ah, I see. I see the error. I should have waited. Never mind. Yep, all natural auto fire, I assure you. But yeah, the other thing the bonus zone areas do is they change some graphics on the map screens. Anyway, let's actually finish this stage now. Ooh. And yet, somehow, these horror stages are not the weirdest stages in this game. I think that honor belongs to one of the zones, one of the areas in Tree Zone, which we will see in due time. Thank you. I'm just trying to. There's no score in this game. I was trying to remember. I just love that the bunny is absurd to begin with, and if you're good enough at mashing, you can make it even more absurd. Pumpkin Zone. Part 3. There's a ghost Goomba here, implying that that Goombas haunt the afterlife. I don't want to think what that says about us. MGS3 river scene, but it's at Mario and a bunch of Goombas. Yeah, no, I buy it. And a couple of Yoshis as well, for the ones that you sacrifice to make that one jump. Now, there is another secret exit here. We'll try and find it. Pretty sure it's easy to find. We'll just fly over this. Oh, yeah, no, easy enough. So the last one added a bunch of eyes to the pumpkin. See, unique graphics yet again. We're technically supposed to take the plant here, but nah, I'm good. Ooh. This is, you know, it's a shame none of the music got remixed from this for anything, because this is a jam. I like this one. See, now there's dancing boos. It's worth finding those secret stages just for that. Probably. Otherwise, this stage is actually like really easy. I seem to remember. So what I'm curious about, is there a consensus on whether people prefer Land 1 or Land 2? I imagine a lot of people probably prefer this one. Land 1 has its charm as well, though. Oh, mysterious arrows pointing upwards. Give me some lives. I asked very nicely and I received. Now, I do have some bad news. We have to fight a witch now, which I suppose we have to. Normally, I would not. There's also, like, I guess we're sort of invading her house, which doesn't seem very Mario-like. That seems a bit mean. What did this witch ever do to you, Mario? And stealing my shiny coin does not count. That's not an answer. She does need the coin for her rituals. We shouldn't get in the way. You know, oh, broom. The broom outplayed me. Powerful broom footsies. Do we want this one? Close enough. And hey, we get to see Jason, the Jason, Jason Goomba again. Oh, that's right. Yeah. You see, if I hadn't put that knife in there, we wouldn't have had this problem. That's entirely on you, Mario. Well, we don't need to go down any of these, so we may as well just skip over them. Ooh. The Switch is really cool as well, so I feel bad about it. I believe the side she appears on is random, which is a problem for speedrunners. Anyway, we've stolen a coin now. She does look like a bird, that is correct. So, now it gets weird. Even weirder. Welcome to Macro Zone. Where we're just really small. And the enemies are very strange. The ants that have weird hats. It's a subject for debate. We don't truly know. All we know is that Mario goes in that hill and then suddenly he's very, very small. See, they've even got little cannons. What's wrong with these ants? How did they end up like this? And one's even got a hard hat. A very mysterious place, this. Now, if I remember right, this is, this one has a secret exit that is the only proper shortcut of the game. Yeah, I think it's up there. We need the fire flower for it. Like, you just skip most of Macro Zone, but... Well, maybe stand there. Who knows? One thing is, if you don't like the prize that you got, you can just leave. But we actually do want that one. Give me my carrot. Anyway, now we're in the garden, I guess? We're somewhere. You might also notice there's an enemy kill counter. You'll see what happens when we fill that up. We haven't done the coin stuff yet either, but we're gonna wait until we max it out. Which should be by the end of this world. There is a lot of swimming in this game, I've noticed. More than I remember. Fortunately, I think we're nearly done with it, for the most part. Oh, we're about to hit 100 enemies. What's it gonna do? Can we? No. It spawns a star, which is great, but not if it appears in the middle of a wall. Cool. Hi, K-Price. Yeah, I've... as well as turn into an Earthbound sprite, I have the hat. So I've got plus 25 guts and plus 10 intelligence, I think. I think those are the made up stats. I don't think you can kill these flies, can you? No. You can't. You can never reach them. What if? Nope. Can't do it. You cannot reach them. They're just there. As a heads up, we are starting to drop frames again, apparently. Ah. But we're so close. We're actually like really close to the end. We got like 2 worlds left. Oh, come on, internet. To be fair, this is a more lackadaisical stream than normal. We're just trying to get back into the swing of things, so hopefully the internet will behave more next stream. And you know what? We will come up with an excuse to play these games again, don't you worry. Kirby especially. We gotta beat that extra mode. No, they're just chilling. They got no beef with nobody. Oh, hello. Quite a few invisible blocks also. At least they're not as bad as those ones in Advance 4 that we dare not speak of. Anyway, Mario now has to make his way up the fireplace. Because of course he does. This seems like it should be very, very dangerous, but it's fine. Mario is a trained professional. Please do not try this at home. Fuck! God damn it. It's fine. Oh, no, barely. Okay, the frame dropping seems to have stopped. I think we might be good. Anyway, now that we're up the chimney, we're in the attic. Lots of books. Oh, pardon me. I do kind of want to max out my coins soon. But I guess that'll be after a visit to the space world. Space Zone, sorry. Space World is something very different that only oldish Nintendo fans might remember. That was the name of their sort of expo where they'd show off new games. A thief! Oh, we thwarted that pretty quickly. Glad to get that sorted. Oh, we're so close. Actually, there is somewhere we can go to max that out, hopefully. Because there is at least one optional stage in this game. This time it's... Who could it be? Rat! Rat is here. It's just a big rat. But because we're small, it's bigger. Poor ratto. Pizza... Pizza rat, yeah. So that's 4 of 6 golden coins. I think we're doing pretty well. So you can see the moon. You can see the moon there, but we don't know how to get to it. There ain't no part of the map you can do it from. So let's play the single optional stage of the game. Why not? Guess what? It's an auto scroller. They had to cram one in. And I think it's just these Goombas. That's pretty much it. This is it. There's not even any proper platforming. It's just this. That's it. Huh, that didn't have quite as many coins as I was hoping. Okay, well, there's this stage I get. What the? There's a hippo? Okay. Well, let's go down here first. We do actually have some business here. As if we... Wait, how am I meant to get in there? Well, there's 969. I guess we have to lose our power. Intentionally. Well, we might as well clear this stage, I guess. Not quite sure what's going on here, but I'm sure all will be revealed. So what you have to do here is you have to jump into the bubble. And this becomes a flying stage. Oh, it's slowing down. Oh, it doesn't like that. Oh. So really, you can just follow the path here. Oh, there's another bubble. This is a good stage for farming coins if you feel the need to. There's a lot of them. I'm sure those clouds pointing upwards don't really mean anything. I'm sure that's nothing. Oh, there's a second goal there. Ah, well, we can't get there. And it just sends you here. So we'll figure out what to do in a moment. But for now, what can we use all these coins for? Well, if you go in here. Filthy gambling underneath this giant hill. Okay, let's cash them all out. There, I think we're good for extra lives for a while. Different amounts have different prizes on offer, but 999 obviously gives you the best stuff. So what we really need to do here is whoop, just take this bubble and go all the way up. Hi, X-Keeper. We're playing we've been playing Game Boy games. I'm just holding A, that's all I'm doing. And what this does is Well, after a bit of Amida Kuji, of course. Give those lives to extra mode, Kirby. Anyway, we're in space. We're in space now. Mario conveniently has an astronaut outfit prepared for just such an occasion. The physics here are completely different from the rest of the game, of course. So you can jump much longer, but everything's a lot slower. Oh, it doesn't like having this much stuff on screen. Oh, there's a block. What's going on there? We kind of shouldn't do this because we'll have to do the bubble stage again, I think. But the animation we get when we do this is extremely good, so. Ouch! Poor Moon. Yeah, this is how we train to work on the satellite orbital complex. Holding A when falling. I did notice that. What's when falling off a platform. Oh, hang on. This has the New Zealand story style jump queuing. This is the best Game Boy game ever made. Oh, fuck. Yeah, I think I see what you mean. Hang on. It's kind of like this. No. Yeah, if you fall down here, you're done. Is it when you're running off a platform? Because I noticed it was acting a little strange. Oh, okay. Oh, it doesn't send us back to Earth. Okay, that's all right then. Yeah, oh. Those are noises. Now, if you think this stage is strange, the next one is even stranger. Oh, don't you throw stars at me. Rude. And of course, there are known spikes on the moon. This is a well-known fact. Hi, Tremmy. Yeah, we're playing games that I know well, so that I don't have to think too much. Because I got sick after my holiday. Also, I'm in Earthbound Strike now. Ah, here we go. So, in this stage, it's auto-scrolling, but you can hold the A button indefinitely to move up and down. It also has a unique song that appears nowhere else. You can't see this, but I'm grooving. I assure you. Yeah, you can't replay the boss stages. You only get to hear this once. Absolute tragedy. There's also these guys who are very well hidden on a normal Game Boy screen. See, this is the kind of auto-scroller I've got absolutely no problem with. Make it interesting. Oh no, I got too greedy. Whoop. No, just barely. Is this a balloon fight stage? Oh, it's this guy. I know you. Pretty sure this is... It is the boss from the first game, right? It is an intentional reference, isn't it? No. Hi, Hexagon Witch. Yeah, this is a new redeem where you can turn me into an Earthbound sprite. I drew it in like an afternoon, and I was like, oh, we may as well use it. What for? One friend suggested having it like walk around, which would have been cool, but I'm not Rachel Retro Stream. I ain't that talented, much as I wish I was. Okay, one more. Come at me. Okay, we're nearly done. Okay, we got some more coins, so let's see what those other slot machines are like. Can you imagine filthy gambling in a Mario game? See, the more basic ones just have special items for you, where we have the chance to win. Ooh, nice. I kind of want the witch though. No, don't give me that. No. I want my money back. Yes. Excellent. 10 out of 10. No notes. Okay, let's finish up Tree Zone. Now this has the strangest stage in the game for my money. Not this one. Although this has a really weird enemy. This incredibly off-model Monty Mole. And a goddamn block that sends me straight into the frog. It doesn't even give me anything. There's also this Blanca looking motherfucker over here. I don't think I'm going to run out of lives anytime soon, don't worry. Although we will motherfucker! God, every time! Ahem. We will intentionally game over. Before we're done. For a reason. Not on this file. We'll have less lives to burn through. Ooh. There's not much to say on this stage. It's there's quite a lot of coins you can pick up here, but right, time to start mashing. Oh, it's this bloody thing. No, get me out. You can just cancel. Okay, here we go. This is the strangest stage. Mario must swim through tree sap and fight against these horrible fish things that look like Hugo. If you know, you know. Just incredibly strange. You can sort of swim through this stuff, but you will fall through at the bottom. And you can also speed things up by spinning. So you can just do this. If you this is a nod to Mario Land 1. It blows up. Huh? Huh? Just like the you know, the Koopa Troopa replacements? No? No, anyway, let's dive deep into the tree sap. I'm guessing that's what this is supposed to be. Oh no, I'm not gonna hold out. Oh, got them all. Nice. Oh, that's right. Bunny Mario can make this stage even easier because you just gotta hold the button. You don't gotta mash it. Can you imagine playing as anyone but Bunny Mario? I don't need this. I've got like 70 lives, I don't need you. Let's see, which one do we want? This one probably has like the weirdest sprites. We'll go with this one. We're in a honeycomb. Aww. Oh, he's adorable. Oh dear, he's dead. Oh, can you kill these guys? I can't remember. Oh, yeah, they just keep coming back. I remember now. Also, thwomps are here, but they're giant bees instead. So, of course. Very strange enemies here. Clearly, they heard me talking shit. Oh, you can't kill him either. Oh, this is a nightmare. Actual disaster. Ooh. Oh, and there's those weird egg things. I think like they eventually jump out. Very strange. Spin jump on Skullbees. You got it. No, we're not having that. Oh, they die. Okay. Understood. Now, technically we could go back and do the other ant stage, but nah. We have a mission. And my throat is starting to go, so... Exemplary. Amazing. Superb gameplay. What you're supposed to do is stop and wait for the platform. Oh, hey, it's that owl. You know, from Mario 64? Pretty sure it's the same owl, right? Probably. Needless to say, you can skip like 75% of the stage if you have the bunny ears. No, we're playing it the old-fashioned way. We're not cheating. We're not cowards. We've only been cheating for the other 80% of the game. Cute sound though. I suppose stages like this do kind of show the problem of having such large sprites. Like sometimes it's difficult to see where the ground is. Or if there even is ground below you. Ooh. So that makes this stage a little scary. Although, you know, obviously now I'm not even remotely scared. And now I'm scared again. The cycle begins anew. Ooh. Oh, nope. Okay, we should be alright. Oh, that's a good bird. Yapping. Pretty sure this is all he does. Oh, we got a bot! Yay, we got a bot! Oh, it's been a while, bots. Oh, how I have missed you. Okay, what do I do? Where's the button? How do I get rid of you? There we are. Nice pause effect, isn't it? Did you get him, Cack? Nice. I'm a little slow at hitting the ban button because it takes a second to open up. But it looks like we've got all the 6 golden coins. This means the final stage is open to us. Should we game over, however, you actually lose all of your golden coins and you have to fight the bosses to get them back. That's not going to be an issue for us. Thank you. What I want, though... yeah, the game becomes difficult for exactly one stage. I don't want the bunny ears, though. I kind of just... You know what? I just want the... Yeah, you know what? Let's go with this. So this is Wario's castle. First off, excellent music. Excellent. Secondly, shit gets real. Oh, fuck. I have to wonder if Wario bought these traps himself, or if they were sort of already there in Mario's version of the castle. Makes you think. I think I replayed this stage a lot when I was younger, so I kind of have a lot of this memorized. Like that room. Oh, shit. Well, I fucked up. You just have to not hit the pressure plate. Choose not to get hit, idiot. Ah, fuck. Okay. No, I don't think there's any checkpoints either, so we just gotta go in. We'll be fine. I would have liked to have done that first try, but it's no big deal. Fuck. That's fine, that's fine. We can recover from this. In these interstitial sections we do get a power-up, so... And there will be power-ups for the boss, so that's not an issue either. For some reason, this room specifically, I had to practice a lot. Because of that jump. Now just don't hit the pressure plate. There we go. Whoop. Whoop. Easy. Oh, fuck. These jumps are scary. Okay, we made it. The one thing I can't remember is whether they give you a checkpoint or not. I don't think they do, but that's fine. We don't need them. When has Mario ever needed a checkpoint? Ooh, ooh. Okay, I know this room. Now the weird Wario bugs, I guess. Weirdly similar to a room in Sonic CD near the end. Who stole from who, I wonder? There he is! It's Wario! He himself! Look at how big he is. Look at this large guy. He's very imp-like here. Like a mischievous gremlin. And now he gets the he gets the bunny ears. Of course, this is the swag way to do it. You use your momentum for when he stomps on the ground, like so. But let's take a moment. What is this, Mario? Why is there a statue of yourself flexing in your own castle? Have you got some stuff to explain to us? No, don't want that. And that's it, game's over. Oh, look at him. And he throws his shoe at you and then he's off. Oh, and there's a fancy wavy effect. And that's it. That's Super Mario Land 2. Thank you, Mario. Your quest is over. Who's thanking Mario? He didn't save anybody. This is purely for his own gain. Thanks, everyone. This is not a very difficult game, but it's fun to run through. But we're not quite done. We have one more thing to show off. Technically, two more things. Good ending jams as well. Of course, this would be followed up by Super Mario Land 3, Wario Land, which isn't on Switch yet. Get on that, please. Thank you. I'm just enjoying the jams, thank you. Oh, it's those horrible fishmen. Testing player. They were very proud of this wavy effect, weren't they? Special thanks too. Oh, there's that cheeky little imp Wario. Thanks, everyone. Presented by Nintendo. Mario Land 2. I like Wario's thumbs up there. That's great. Yeah, here all you can do is reset, so... No, we don't need to do this via a menu. We can do it the old-fashioned way. There we go. Oh, yeah, duh. So, two things left to show you. First off, if you press select on the file select, you get to play easy mode, which removes obstacles and makes things easier for you. And it reminds you every time you enter a stage. So what we're going to do is we're going to... Oh yeah, that's right. You can actually look at the whole map if you want. I forgot about that. So we are going to game over here for reasons that will become apparent. Just a couple more times. Bear with me. This will be worth it, I promise. Wario is now in another castle. Good. He would get his own in due time. Okay, let's crank the volume a little here, because we're gonna need it. So we just have to wait here a little while. Can you hear the music? Does anyone remember how long we gotta wait? Yeah, I'm assuming this isn't the one that has the attract mode bug either. I think it's a different revision. We just gotta wait a little longer. Unless I fuck this up. I have done this right, haven't I? I'm gonna look awful silly if I haven't. Did you hear that? Did you hear that? That's the hidden song. It's Toto Keike's tune. Hidden in games worked on by this musician. that first appeared in a Game Boy game, actually. It was, I think, the tunnel scenes of X. If you speak to one of the fake scientists and wait long enough, that song comes up. And it's been hidden in Nintendo games ever since. Which musician does it again? I've completely forgotten. Yeah, it's the Toto KK song, but I can't remember who was it again. I'm really bad with names. I don't think it happens again, but you know, we may as well leave it on this screen. Kazumi Totaka, thank you. I'm good at remembering things. Yes, in pretty much every game he's worked on, he's managed to hide that song in there somewhere. But there we go. I bet you there was probably at least one person who didn't know that was hiding in there. But there we go. That's our return stream. Apologies for the out of control internet during the Kirby's Dream Land portion of our programming, but we will give that game another chance on stream. I don't need much of an excuse to play it. But that was fun though. I needed something to sort of get me back into the swing of things, so this seemed like a good pair of games to do that with. Next stream is going to be on Sunday. We're going to go back to Castlevania Symphony of the Night. We got some unfinished business. We got some more stuff to do. And then on next Wednesday, it's our 100th stream. The theme will be Video Nasties of the Arcade Archives. And I have a special visual gag ready for the stream. Please look forward to it. Aside from that, you all look after yourselves, and thanks for showing up. I'm surprised anyone did after taking a week off, but your audience participation is very much appreciated. Yeah, you all take care now, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.